WCLE. If you were listening in a little bit earlier this afternoon, about 40 minutes ago, we got on the horn here and was telling you about what was going on over on the south side of town around Young Road and Trewhitt Road and Spring Place Road about a gas leak. Joining us to give us all the details now is Fire Chief Shawn Fairbanks. Chief Fairbanks, how you doing this afternoon?
Well, we're a little busy, Dwayne, but we're going to make it. I called in and told you to have people watch the area, watch for the emergency responders in the area. We're actually out on a fuel leak. It's been leaking for quite some time. All I know right now at this point is a concerned citizen in the area had called the Tennessee Department of Conservation and stuff to come out, T-deck. They could smell diesel. Once T-deck got here, they seen that the ditch line on Trewhitt Road, close to the Circle K at Spring Place, was full of diesel in the waterways, the ditches. So they contacted us, Bradley County Fire and Bradley County Sheriff's Department. I contacted our emergency management agency. We're all on the scene right now, and we are in the process of having a cleanup crew come out. HEPCO is a cleanup crew that cleans up these kind of spills and stuff, and we're working on getting all this mitigated. I want to get out there that there is no danger to the community. We are just mostly needing to get this contaminant out of the ground. There will be pump trucks coming to get this out of the ditches. We have put out booms and absorbent material in the creeks to get this so it doesn't get into the waterways that we drink and stuff. We've actually had Ocoee Utilities down here. We've had Cleveland Utilities down here just as a precautionary to make sure that nothing's being contaminated. But right now it's just diesel. There's no harm to the community. We are going to open this roadway up on Trewhitt for the school system when they start dismissing children so that people will be able to come in and out and get the kids home safely on the buses with the parents. So we will leave it open until school is out and dismissed, and then we'll probably close it back down so the cleanup crews can get in here and get to work and get this contaminant out of the soil.
All right. Well, Shawn, we definitely appreciate the clarification there. As we were live on the radio just a few minutes ago covering this story, a few people were concerned. They knew that was on the way to Lake Forest and was trying to figure out the route that they would need to take to pick up the kids. And people were just concerned even about animals being out drinking and those type things in the water. So we wanted to make sure we put the community at ease when these type things come up. Of course, lots of questions arise, and we appreciate you kind of putting out the message out there for everyone.
Absolutely. Just everyone be careful in this area from the gas station at Spring Place down to Young Road. We got a lot of emergency responders and people working here. And then after we get school out, we're going to shut the road down for the full cleanup.
All right. Well, Shawn, you'd say careful out there and stay safe, and let us know if we can help in any way.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Okay. Again, that is Fire Chief Shawn Fairbanks. We appreciate all the things that Shawn is always helping us with here at WCLE, a great partner of this community and a great partner of our radio station. Basically, just kind of recapping what Chief Fairbanks was telling us there, in case you just caught the tail end of our conversation, is we came on the radio around 2 o'clock this afternoon and was telling you about now we know it's a diesel leak, a diesel fuel leak over around Trewhitt Road, Spring Place Road there at the Circle K, down towards Young Road. And there is lots of different first type of responders on the scene there trying to get the cleanup underway. The major concern was that there was diesel fuel in the ditch there by the Circle K with this fuel leak, and they have started mitigating that and trying to get that cleaned up. They are going to open up the roadways there for people that is trying to get to Lake Forest Middle School to get the kids picked up, and then also to get the school buses running properly. And then they will shut down that area again around Spring Place Road, Trewhitt Road, around that Circle K all the way up to Young Road. Now, you will, as Shawn Fairbanks was just telling us, you are going to notice still a lot of different type of utility trucks there. Cleveland Utility, Ocoee Utilities were called in on the scene to make sure that we wasn't getting any leak into the water table there in that area. So you may still notice a lot of utility vehicles around that area. But just be careful, drive safe, slow down, and remember that that area will be shut down. I think I was getting information earlier. There may be some basketball games at Lake Forest a little bit later. So that may not affect the after-school traffic as far as the roads being open and getting the school buses and the kids in and out of school at this particular time. But maybe after the basketball games tonight, you may experience some situation there with the roads being re-shut down to try to get that cleanup going underway. So we do appreciate, again, Shawn Fairbanks, the fire chief for our area, giving us that information. And we will continue to monitor this scenario and give you information as we move forward. Right now, we're about 8 minutes away from 3 o'clock and 8 minutes away from getting started with the Mix Afternoon Drive. Of course, the Mix Afternoon Drive is always driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. We'll talk this afternoon about the Empty Stocking Fund. We had a successful campaign this morning, but we definitely could use another burst this afternoon to get some more funds raised, as we will try to help some 1,200 children right here in Cleveland and Bradley County. We'll be asking for your help on that and getting you to call in. And then we'll also let you call in and get yourself qualified. We're doing another contest that's part of our Mix TV, which I believe we're still live on Mix TV right now. And this is part of what we're doing on Mix TV is our 20 Days of Christmas, sponsored by Chick-fil-A, presented by Chick-fil-A. Of course, Chick-fil-A today, if you didn't hear, they were celebrating their 20th anniversary being here in Cleveland and Bradley County on Paul Hutt Parkway. Can you believe it was December the 1st of the year 2000 when Chick-fil-A opened on Paul Hutt Parkway? It doesn't seem possible. But congratulations to the Collies, Karen and Steve Colley, the owners and the proprietors of the two Chick-fil-A's, one on Paul Hutt and one there on Key Street. And they are teaming up with us and helping us do what we call the 20 Days of Christmas contest. And every day we've got a different prize. And the prize today is going to be something, let's see if I can find my list here. It is going to be a choice of a king or queen size adjustable base for a mattress. So I'm assuming what that would be is it would be one of those adjustable bases that will lift and lower the bed there. And you can get one of those for a king or a queen size bed. That is a tremendous prize, and that is our prize as part of our 20 Days of Christmas presented by Chick-fil-A. We'll announce that winner coming up, and then we'll also probably what we'll do, we haven't done this yet. Austin, tell me if you think this is a good idea. Austin, our Mix TV producer, is we typically, we've been doing something called Dear Santa letters, where we've been doing that with Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga, where we read a letter that one of our listeners have sent us, their Christmas list. And Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga is going to give a $50 gift certificate to the person that we read their letter on the air. We did that this morning, and maybe, Austin, I think maybe we could replay that at some point this afternoon. I think the kids would get a kick of that, especially if they're in the car, since it was a little bit later in the morning when we did that. So maybe we'll coordinate something on Mix TV and on the radio as well, if that is a possibility to do that. I think that would be an enjoyable thing to do this afternoon for that contest. So very busy as always. Of course, Sounds of the Season going on right now, and that is brought to you by Life Care Centers of America. So we've got about 5 minutes before we come back live with you. One more song before the top of the hour, and Fox News and local news will be coming up next. And then we also have news about Cleveland City Schools. Cleveland City Schools back in the news today with a letter. If you are a student, or I guess I would say family that has a student that attends Cleveland City Schools, you probably saw a press release that Dr. Russell Dyer sent out earlier today. We'll kind of dive into that a little bit with our local news coming up in just a few minutes. Stay here with us on Mix 104.1 WCLE.